So finally, when it's done downloading, we're just gonna press on open. We're gonna open up the app. We're gonna let and allow notifications for now. We can choose the country. Now remember, it doesn't have to be Canada, it can be US or any other country from the list down here. Just tap on it. Once you select your country, press continue down here below. We're gonna have to set this, so bottom, middle, and again, we have to sign up if you guys don't already have an account. But yes, you do need an account. I highly suggest making up right now. So it's the second option. We're gonna assume that you're brand new into iRobot. So just press on sign up now. It's gonna take us to my account. And this is where we have to sign in with everything. So at this point, we have to put in our first name, last name, email, and password. Now, this is not your password for your email. This is a password you're creating for your account for iRobot. So make sure it's a different password than what you use for your email. Once you're done with that, just click on OK. And here we go. So right now it's gonna search for robots. Now I have two robots, so I could go for either one, but at this point it's the top one. So we are looking for the top one. Let's just tap on the top one. And again, we're gonna tap on the top one. That's the Roomba that we have at the moment. Click on OK. We can go ahead and get started down here below. Just press get started. Yes, we do need allow location services, so allow that. So at this point, what you should press is the below thing. So go to phone settings, just press that. It will take you down here and just make sure everything's green. So you guys can see local network, Bluetooth, location, all this is good. I will also go into notifications and just make sure everything's turned on at the moment. You will want this. You can turn them off later on. We're gonna go back and just make sure everything's good. We can just get out of our settings and just go back into your app. From there, we can just continue on. And yes, your charger should be kind of close to your router, at least for now. Later on, you could move it. Sure, why not? But for now, just make sure it's close enough so you guys get good Wi-Fi signal. You just press continue. And we can name our robot anything. It doesn't have to be the standard Roomba. It can be any name that you guys like. What I'm gonna do is just leave it as Roomba and done. At this point, I highly suggest putting to always allow. So make sure to select always allow. Now this is the network that I want, so yes, continue. Putting the password for your Wi-Fi network, click on done, and then you guys should see this screen. At this point, this is the 600 series. So for example, this Roomba is the 671, so that means it's a 600 series. So we have to follow the second instructions. So at this point, we have to do exactly what this tells us. We're gonna have to press spot and home on our robot for 2 seconds. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Okay, so as you guys saw, we did have to hear that sound. I'm gonna open up the app again. We shouldn't have really closed it. But anyways, we heard that sound. Right now it's trying to sync, so we're gonna press on. I press those buttons, continue on. It's gonna search for the robot. So have your device close to your robot, at least close-ish. Have your tablet or phone pretty close to the robot, and then from here just press join. So right now it detected it. If
connected to Roomba, please use the iRobot Home app to complete setup.
So if you guys heard that in the background, that was just your Roomba. It's supposed to talk to you. And right now, just don't do anything. Don't disconnect your Roomba. Just let it be. Let it do its thing. It's just taking care of everything. It's supposed to connect to Wi-Fi right now. And yes, it could take a couple minutes. So just don't let your iPhone or tablet die out. Once you're doing this, make sure the app is still open. Plus, the most important part about this, it's not to interrupt your Roomba. So don't disconnect it, don't move it, don't do anything to your Wi-Fi network. Right now it's not the time to mess around with any of those things, including your router or your modem. So just 2 minutes after or so, your Roomba, maximum 2 minutes after. After that, it might be that you're too far away from your router, or just try again. Make sure you do have 2.4, all right? Not just the 5, because 5 does not work with Roombas. But anyways, that's your signal from your router. At this point, you should see this video on your iPhone or tablet, and your Roomba again should have talked to you, should have told you that it's ready, so you can go on to next. If you have any updates right now, Roomba will do them, and I suggest updating right now. So we're gonna start update. At this point, it should tell you updating progress. We can go ahead and continue on, next, next again. It's just gonna show you various things about Roomba, so it's really good to just see over these things. It's pretty nice to get to know your Roomba itself. One more thing, your charger. That should be placed somewhere that you don't have too much stuff around it. So just don't have it squished up in a corner where you guys have a bunch of other stuff around it. Just make sure there's some space for your Roomba robot to get back in there. So right now what we're gonna do is just press next again. Now there's 12 times that we have to press next basically, but this would give us a quick guide into everything that we need to know about Roomba. And by the way, I already showed you guys these things anyways. So right now, yeah, all we have to do is your update is finishing and they'll let us know. So right now, just leave your phone, do not turn it off. Very important not to turn it off. Sometimes it goes on the lock screen. That could actually get in the way, depending what phone you guys have or tablet. So don't let it lock up, especially when you're trying to hook it up to your Wi-Fi network. There could be some errors that happen. Or you may not just connect. You might have to try it again. Once you try it again, just don't let it lock, and that should help you out as well. For now, we're just gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna have to wait those 4 minutes. Alright, so at this point, finally done. Just tap on next. It should say update completed. Again, just tap on next. And done. Right now, you guys are ready to go. Use your Roomba. At this point, we can go ahead and press vacuum everywhere. You guys can tap on new job. And down here below, you guys can schedule anything out. Plus see history, messages, and so on. So it depends what you guys would like to do. I would suggest just press vacuum anywhere, and that way get started right away using your Roomba. So again, we're just gonna tap on vacuum everywhere and just let it do its thing, let it scan everything. Just get any wires or anything like that off the floor so it doesn't get stuck with those or anything happens. But congrats guys, right now your Roomba is just ready to work as soon as you guys press vacuum everywhere right here on your tablet or phone. Anyways, that would be it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.